So for Christmas, my girlfriend and I got Fitbit charges from her mother, and we've loved them. I've had the Flex and the Force, now the Charge. The problem I've noticed with the Force and now the Charge is I feel like there's something lacking in the adhesive used to actually stick the band, I guess, to the unit itself. When I had the Force, I was wearing it and one day it just fell off, and it's because like this whole thing just slipped off one day. Like it had started getting bubbled up under this other side over here, and one day it just fell off. So fast forward, I've gone through a couple of other tracking devices, and now that I've got my Charge, I've had it well since Christmas, so a little over 4 months, I guess. And now I'm having the same issue with it that I was having with that. Coincidentally, my girlfriend is having the same issue. So I'll go ahead, I'll switch camera angles here. I'll show you hers first because hers is actually worse than mine. And then we'll switch over, show you mine, and then we'll come back. So the first thing we'll do is we'll take a look at my girlfriend's Fitbit Force, and then we'll move on to mine in a moment. Okay, so here we can see that I'm just going to click through a couple of times just so we can see that everything is working. Here you can see a little bit on that edge when I spun it over. Everything else on here looks fine, but here you can see where it's completely separated from, or that part is completely separated from the end there. And that's really troubling since we've only had this for, since the last part of December. So just a little over 3.5, maybe 4 months, give or take. But yeah, you can really see where it's separated there. There's actually a crease there. Now we'll go ahead and take a look at my Fitbit. Again, we'll go through the same process of clicking through the screen, showing everything works. But when I flip it over and kind of do this whole thing, you can see up in that corner, like everything else on mine seems to be fine, but it's starting to separate right there next to the button. So there's that. So that's, again, I've only had these a few months and they're already separating just like what happened on my last device. Okay, so there you have it. 2 different devices, 2 different people, same amount of time. And both of the bands are starting to peel off already after just a few months. So Fitbit, if you're watching, definitely something to look into. And I mean, other than this, I love Fitbit. I've had the Flex, I've had the Force, I've got the Charge. Really want the Surge or even the Charge HR, but just can't justify that at this point. But the point being, I love Fitbit. I just wish that there was something that they could do differently with the bands to make them obviously not have the same allergic reaction that a lot of people had, but also make them stick to the device so that they don't fall apart as quickly as my Force and now my Charge are both doing. So there you go. That's just kind of my opinion, kind of my experience. Let me know down in the comments if you've had a similar experience. Also, do me a favor, give me a thumbs up on the video if you liked it. Leave a comment below, again, with any experiences you've had. And don't forget to subscribe. I'll be doing a lot more videos like this in the coming time, and I would love it if you'd come back and check those out. Thanks.